gonna get started. We've got a Dollar Tree project tonight. So Kathy here from Santa Marta Designs. We got this Dollar Tree, semi-Dollar Tree project. So let me just disclose that. Not everything is from the Dollar Tree. But really it's mostly the fairy wings and like the felt stuff. I actually pulled a piece that is not from the Dollar Tree out because I couldn't find the Dollar Tree one that I just got. I actually lost for some reason in my garage. I don't know where. You know when you put something away and you say, I won't forget where I put it? So I got a big bag of popsicle sticks, which are the really large ones. I can't find that. And I got some felts and I can't find that. So it must be like in another bag, inside a bag, inside another bag. And I can't find that big bag. But what we have here tonight is we have some pics which are going to get listed tonight. I just finished taking the pictures. I was hoping to have all the listings all set before I went live, but it just wasn't enough time. So I think I've shown you guys these before. They're the Patriotic pics that we're going to have in the shop, and I will list these tonight, I promise. I just finished taking the pictures and renaming everything, and they're going to get listed. So these are going to be just about 16 inches. And then I have these that are, if I can, it's stuck, let it go. I think this one's about 15 inches. So, and I know what you're thinking, like one looks way longer than the other, but it's really just about the size of the pick until the end. And then these are going to get cut down a little bit for shipping because no one ever usually needs it this long. So what we're going to do is we're going to set these aside a little bit just so that they're out of the way and not snagging on everything. And so I have a smaller popsicle stick. This is not my idea or ideal project to do with the small popsicle stick, but we can make it work, I'm pretty sure. And then we have a piece of black felt just because that's the same color as the back of our butterfly here. And we have the fairy wings, which I don't remember if I already said that. So this is our newest design here, which is our fireworks collection. So this is just basically kind of like 4th of July fireworks presentation. So I don't know if anybody has seen, we have the blue and white stars. And then I was thinking of adding another one, but for now this is all I have for Patriotic is the blue and white stars, and then we did the fireworks one. I have a couple other Patriotic fabrics, but I was like, maybe it's a little too late in the game to just keep going with that. So, alright, so the design concept here is to spread out these picks a little bit, and we're probably going to cut them down so that they come into 2 sections per pick on this one. And then this one we're also going to cut into probably 2 sections. Oh, I should probably have had my husband cut these because they're like really thick. If we can't get these cut apart, then we might just stay with these 2. But the concept here is to cut probably right down in this section here so that it makes one pick this bottom heart, and then the next pick would be this top heart because it's just super long and we don't need it that big. And I'd rather have it so that it can come out from the side. So like if you see, it's just going to kind of have just some extra added stuff to make it a little bit more glittery and glitzy. And I think it would just add a little bit of oomph to the design versus just smacking this onto the fairy wings, which you can totally do. You can totally just put this on the fairy wings, attach it with either some pipe cleaners or whatever you want to the fairy wings, and put just like probably maybe some jute rope, or if you wanted another pipe cleaner to hang it, and you'd be done. But you know we have to add a little bit of more bling to it. So the butterfly bodies are in our shop, and there's a ton of colors. There's over 30 colors now that you can choose from. But so this is the newest Patriotic design, which is the fireworks design. And then we have one that's blue and white stars for Patriotic designs. So I'm just coming in here to try and figure out how I want to lay these stars. purpose of the felt then is once we have everything together and on, before I put the wings on, I'm going to have to flip it over with the wings because everything's not glued on. But let's just gently take this off. So before we put the wings on and we have like the stick here, the stick is meant to hopefully add another type of material for the glue to adhere to versus just the fabric. And hopefully keep everything straight. Then before we put the wings on, what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of felt and we're going to kind of cover up the back of this a little bit so it doesn't look so kind of like sticks going everywhere and everything. We're going to just kind of cut a piece out and adhere everything like this and hopefully add another layer for this to secure itself on. So this is just another way for you to make another butterfly without having to order a wing board if you don't want to, you know, get into the cost of a wing board or waiting around. And you can find a lot of these kind of picks at the Dollar Tree too. Ours didn't have any yet because they had literally just started putting out the Patriotic stuff, so I snagged one of the fairy wings. But they had literally boxes of stuff that they were putting out. So I'm assuming if I go in about another week or so, they'll have all the picks out finally. So you can probably make something from there. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start gluing on stuff, okay? And so I think what I want to do first is we're going to glue this on. And if you haven't used our attachments yet, then I'm going to just show you most of all our attachments, and some of them come with options. I'm just going to switch camera angles so I can see what the view is like. They come with these little tabs, and so as you can see, like there's a little hole there. So what that is for you to be able to either put a pipe cleaner through or a piece of wire, whatever you want to use, so that you can hang your attachments or put your attachments onto your wreaths so that you're not digging through the fabric without a hole or ripping fabric. So these little loops, I call them loops or tags, come on these butterflies automatically. So you don't even have to see them, they get hidden. Let's get this rolling here. So I think I'm going to put the stick on now. And I just want to make sure which way this was going first. It's kind of like I'm doing it backwards now. I think this is the way we had wanted it. Okay, so we're going to leave this little tag here open so that we can put like a piece of jute rope into. And what we're going to do is we're going to get our hot glue gun out. Now I'm hoping the hot glue gun is going to be sturdy enough. If not, we'll have to use our quick grip glue. And I just realized I was out of fabric glue, and I literally just put my finger in the hot glue and that burnt. Ouch. I'm thinking, so this is going to go on here like this. We're going to cut these down because I've decided I don't want them. Let's cut these little tags off. Okay. Well, you know what? We might just put another piece here again. I'm just going to do this with some glue. Yes. So let's flip this over and make sure our wings are going to be where we want them. Alright, so we've got our, it looks like a crazy Jedi butterfly here. Let's just make sure where we want our wings to kind of go. We've got our red, white, and blue curlies here. And they can kind of go in all sorts of directions. It's almost like it's got legs. I think that's a good sweet spot. So why don't we put our glue here. So we're just putting our glue here. We're gonna push that in there. Seal it up so it's some more glue. And then what we're going to do is wait for that to set a little bit, and then we're going to just add another tab over here over of some extra felt that we had. We can always cut a bigger piece, but I think that's going to be enough. Let's see. So I think what we're going to do is also put down this layer here. So like I said, so if you don't want to make a commitment to the Unique in the Creek wing board, this is always an option, okay? Where if you get the little fairy wings from the Dollar Tree, then you don't need the wing board. And you can just add some picks. Can add really whatever you want. If you wanted to just leave it plain, you can leave it plain. So we're going to cut that piece off too. And we're just going to finish gluing this last piece. And then we need to just put in our hanger. So the hanger, you can really use anything. Like if you wanted to have like a really long hanger, you could also use non-wired ribbon, which is usually easier to use for a hanger than wired ribbon. Just getting some glue off of here. And look how pretty that you can make that. I'm just going to take everything out of the way and make sure that we're in camera. Oops. Here we go. So just a very glitzy, glittery butterfly. And it's all nice and patriotic. So if you wanted a shorter hanger, then you could always use a pipe cleaner. So let's just go to the back here. If you wanted this to hang like, kind of like the butterfly hang higher than the, like your hook, you could always just use one little pipe cleaner. Come over here, just twist tie this. If you didn't want a pipe cleaner, I'm just going to leave a pipe cleaner on, but you could always just use a piece of jute rope as well. Or like I said, you can use non-wired ribbon, kind of like the, either like a 1/4 inch or even like a 5/8, whatever you wanted. What's up, my friend? Oh, did something fall on the floor? Can I see? It was glue, huh? You are so good at finding things. Thank you, my sweetheart, for not eating that. My I thought I got it in the garbage. I knew you got up for a reason, Mr. Nosy. Okay, so we'll hide the little hanger twisted part in there. But so this hangs pretty close to its head. So if you wanted always to hang it somewhere else, or you can just kind of twist this and also make another little section and then bend this down if this was too high. So that's always an option if you use a pipe cleaner. And then if the pipe cleaner gets gross or something because you have it out, then you can always change it out for a different pipe cleaner. But that's it. So how do you guys like our Dollar Tree wing butterfly? Fireworks butterfly body is in our shop now. From the drop down menu, it's the Fireworks number 5. And then these picks are going to be available in our shop just after the live tonight. So if you're watching this on replay on YouTube, they should already be there. But these picks, so this pick right here is one pick. This is all from one pick, which I even actually have 3 separate ones, little separate ones left. So we use probably about 75% of the pick, and we have another little few pieces left. So we use two of these style picks, and then 75% of that one. And then on the back, we just put in a popsicle stick to kind of add an extra piece of different material for the gluted here too. And then add it on our wings and put on a little felt cover for our wings along with a little pipe cleaner. And voila! Kathy here from Santa Marta Designs. I hope you can join us again. If you haven't joined our YouTube channel, we'd love for you to be one of our subscribers over there, which is basically just like Facebook. And it's much easier for you guys to find replays on our projects. We've just uploaded 2 different projects from past lives, and we'll be doing uploading more edited tutorials up there so that you don't get a lot of the commentary that you get here on Facebook. You can just get right to the point, get your project, get your information, and get it done. All right? So signing off. Have a great one.